Hmm. There we go. Sorry about that delay. And welcome back for another episode of the live stream. In this episode, I'll be trying something new. Me trying Satisfactory. This is a factory-based game that's heavily into the technical atmosphere. Apologies. It seems like I've caught some sort of a cold. Me doing this basic starting area. It's made for first times. Though I have not. I have some. I've never completed the game, but you know. This should be a bunch of fun. Yeah, cough drop. Alright, let's get started. Continue. Basic run. No custom settings. We can do that later. Alright, let's get started.
Separation from main
Excuse me.
transport complete. Group A delivered to Calistian region. All pioneers functional, initiating dispersion.
So we're a human space race in this game.
Attention
That's going
pioneer.
across
I am
the
Ada, your
world
personal instance of
in
the
order to
artificial
do
directory
different,
and assistant.
to colonize different worlds.
Welcome to the Fixit Incorporated Save the Day program. A Fixit pioneer has 3 core assignments. Construct. All pioneers must follow Fixit guidelines and instructions when constructing any building. Automate. Every pioneer is responsible for setting up and managing efficient pipelines, outposts, and power infrastructure. Explore and exploit. Fixit selected planets are rich with resources suitable for direct use or further investigation. Stay within your designated. And that is why the world is counting on pioneers like you. Fixit. Short-term solutions to long-term problems.
Okay, now it's time to
Initiating
start
planetfall.
to descend to the world.
Atmospheric entry in 3, 2, 1. Beginning aero assist.
Yeah, this seems normal.
Track within acceptable parameters. Descent phase begun. Decelerate.
Toasty.
Deploying parachute. Deploying backup parachute. Skipping parachute. Landing phase begun. Activating retro propulsion.
I guess the parachutes both failed. That is not boding well. Excuse me. Also, welcome to the stream.
Touchdown. Planetfall complete.
A very soft landing.
Pod integrity nominal. Omni-situational exploration suit nominal. Pioneer. Acceptable.
You're gonna be using that tool a lot. The won't a moment that we're not gonna be using it.
You are the 3rd in your region to survive planetfall. Welcome to Massage 2, AB-B, in the binary system of Akicha.
Certainly an interesting spawn.
Loading objective-based introduction.
It's gonna
Begin
bring us through the
onboarding.
tutorial.
First contact safety tool supplied due to presence of alien megafauna. Adhere to Fix-It procedure and equip the Fix-It Inc. Xeno Zapper before leaving the drop zone.
You just drag it over. Here's the inventory.
Next objective.
It also acts
Dismantle the
as a
drop
taser.
pod. Fix-It Incorporated as
Because there
cost-effective
is
and efficient. We do not waste.
wildlife.
The drop pod will be recycled
Well, this is
to
not
construct the
boding
first
well.
stage of the
Now I
habitat
need to go
and
back up there.
utility base, often referred to as the hub.
I tripped. Huh, this just give me an excuse to mow the local lawn. I'm gonna need this. This is leaves. We'll be turning them into biofuel later. Because biofuel will be the first bit of power that we have access to until we get higher tiers of fuel. Like fuel, there's turbo fuel like for rockets. There's coal. There's even eventually nuclear. I've never personally obtained such a level of power. You know, these, which are food, bellberries.
Potential edible
Excuse me.
collected. If consumed before authorized
And
is
I'm too
compatible
short.
with the human digestive system by Fix-It, the consumer is responsible for any and all consequences. Store this potential resource for later
Ooh,
use.
shiny. Grab some more. Because there are hostiles. They get more and more the farther you go out. I could turn them off, but yeah. You got a local bird. This one's friendly. Alright, back up. You push F to open up the dismantle menu. You dismantle, excuse me, the pod so you get some basic resources.
Next objective. Use the resource scanner to find and collect additional iron to be able to build
You
a
push,
hub.
you hold
If you
V,
cannot find
it opens
iron,
up this
the
menu.
assured scans of the
So you
planet
can scan
have
what
revealed
iron.
sufficient iron sources.
Okay, pinged a few in this direction, 300 meters. There, right there specifically. There's a few more over there, bunch over there. So it's actually a not bad spot. I forget if all these maps are the same. We're not. Here's another type of food. Gives a little bit more healing, if I'm not mistaken.
Eating it and surviving does not count as a valid field test and does not generate enough data for Fix-It to make an informed decision. Store this potential resource for later use.
Yeesh. 4 over there, and there's 3. I'm gonna start with the 4. That is one of the first hostiles. It just simply runs at you. Or do I not have... Maybe it's on retaliate by default. Ooh. Wasn't expecting to see one of those this early. This is a pretty good spawn. 10 iron gems, pretty close. Yeah, power slug. You're gonna need a lot of these later. See if I grab him. Get another prompt from the AI. Ada.
This semi-slug species seems to persist entirely through absorbing and storing energy from its surroundings. Studying this could provide new methods for improving Fix-It production line efficiency. Store this potential resource for later use.
Can't believe how much iron there is. There's 3 nodes there, 4 right here. We're gonna be set on iron for a while. When should we get these cooking? And here's some iron nodes. See, this is impure. It's not very good. Impure. Not very good. Impure. impure. Yeah, not very good. We can get better ore
Next
nodes later.
objective, use the build gun to construct the hub. Iron is a base component necessary for all near future progress, so ensure you build the hub close to iron sources. Fix It does not pay by the kilometer.
What do you mean Ada doesn't pay by the kilometer? I like running kilometers. We ran a third of a kilometer just to get over here. Plus another attempt just to get back up the hillside I totally didn't accidentally trip off. Okay. You push Q to open the build menu. We're going to be building a lot of different things. Okay, first you want to do the hub. Apologies. What's somewhere flat? Let's do it right there.
Hub foundation built. The hub terminal
I mean, it's
and
kind of
crafting
far,
bench
kind of
are only
close.
the humble beginnings of a successful
Not
Fix
the
It
best,
pioneer, but
but
essential for the next
well
steps
enough.
of onboarding. Once finished, the hub will function as your base of operations. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 1.
This is a crafting bench. We use this to craft the different resources that are to be used. It does not require power. Right now we can only craft iron. And with the hub you could do the different upgrades. For tier 0 there's only one available, which is the hub upgrade that Ada mentioned. This unlocks the equipment workshop, which gives you different things that you could put on your body yourself. That might improve your combat performances, how fast you can move, you have the ability to fly, stuff like that. This portable miner is going to be the first major upgrade. You can plop it down, it doesn't use power, it just starts mining. So, let's craft 10 iron rods. You see the number that you can potentially make based off of resources in your inventory. Okay, now we have 10 iron rods. We could submit. You just shift click them in, or you could drag them and drop them. Then you click this button. See? It added to
Hub
the main
upgrade
structure.
1, storage and frame completed. Equipment
Ooh,
like
box.
the portable miner can now be made in the workshop. Congratulations on completing your first milestone, the first of many providing access to new recipes and technologies for the Fix It mission. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 2.
I'm just gonna go ahead and make all of the iron ingots real quick, because we're probably gonna need a lot of them. There's not really any faster way to improve this. You can make other crafting workbenches, but if you want to craft near your iron, if you have a good little walk, or maybe if you park your house your different node, for a different a more advanced player, they might make it near a different resource. This is just mainly the tutorial. Yeah, that's enough for now. So it was here. You can also tab it. You can select it. It comes up on your HUD. And we can see what you need. 20 iron rods, 10 iron plates, 3 iron for 2 plates. Perfect. Upgrade. Now we got a bit of a structure. one. We got a
Hull
house
upgrade
coming.
2, power
We also
and
got
shell,
power.
completed. The smelter can turn raw ore such as copper and iron into ingots, and the biomass burner generates power when fueled. Fun fact: most of the native flora and fauna is compatible with Fix-It technology. Fueling the biomass burner with inappropriate materials will result in deductions or even cancellation of your yearly bonus. Next objective:
Man, we get
complete
paid
Hull
for this?
upgrade 3.
That's even better. Anyway, we're also gonna need copper. Now we also need an equipment workshop. That way you can make the portable miners. Those are gonna be pretty helpful. I hope these aren't all... I have iron. That's right. I have enough iron. Okay, now for copper. Do a scanner, get copper. Actually, before though, let's make this. Let's put it right over there. Make the miners. I'm gonna bring 2 with us, and then put 2 down for iron, and then copper. Now that we're actually leaving the base out of eyesight, you can see in the top HUD, in front and center, see the hub. So you always know where your house is. And when you're building different things, you'll also be able to find them on the map. Though not everything can be seen. It's mainly vehicles. Okay. Let's plop 2 miners. 1, 2. And copper. No, I can't use the map yet. That's pretty far. Not too much copper either. Great iron spawn, but pretty sucky copper spawn. Ooh, quartz. I will grab that. For these different resources and nodes that you see, you want to grab them.
This mineral is composed of the same chemical elements as quartz and may yield similar industrial functions. Store this potential resource for later use.
Alright, copper. And it's normal. That equates to 2 impure ones. And then 2 impure is 1 normal. 1 normal, or 2 normals. Equates to the resource production of 1 pure. Unless we get power smelters and stuff. Wait, let me put down the miners. Automation at its finest. Not one wasted bolt on those devices. Alright. You can move pretty fast with the slide. You just push C to slide. You do take fall damage, so mind your cliffs. Capper. Alrighty. I'm gonna do all of it in a copper, and then make like probably a lot of it right in a wire. Because I'm gonna need wire. Get some automation rolling. Okay, I have enough copper, wire. Got 40. Go get the raw iron. Oh, it does auto chunk load everything you have in the world. The more you have, the more beefy computer you need. But due to how long it's been out, it's been pretty well optimized. So you don't really have to worry about too much lag or anything. How much iron should I make? 50 ingots for now? Sure. $20 iron rods. Iron plates as 20. I must have 1,000 grass. Alright. Upgrade next.
Hub Upgrade 3 Interior Furnishing completed. The constructor can produce simple parts, and power poles allow for the expansion of the power grid. When you make the inevitable mistake, Fix-It's dismantling feature is designed to salvage all resources used during construction, in line with our zero waste policy. We understand that Fix-It pioneers are only human and thus prone to error. Next objective, complete Hub Upgrade 4.
Alright. This is getting pretty well furnished. Got a little bunk. You can customize your character. Bathroom. There'll be a computer here later. In a door. Alright, what's next here? Ooh, conveyors. Automation. That's 75 iron plates. As you can see, the amount of resources that is required is rapidly increasing. Let's see, I'm pretty sure I need concrete to get power wire. That way I can actually move power around. I hope the next tier is biomass or whatever the combined biofuel is. That way it's a little bit less wasteful. I don't really want to craft by hand till then, but it is a lot more efficient for saving fuel, which will be needed later. You also get a chainsaw later to cut down the trees. I don't believe they respawn though. So you don't want to cut down too much and stay on biofuel for too long. So we can make 60. I just let autocraft all the wire too. Because I can. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned it, but in order to start it, you could either click and hold. It'll take up to, after it starts crafting once, it'll start auto crafting. You don't need to hold anymore. Or you could just tap space. Tap space once to start, tap space again to stop. Or you could just click to a different recipe, and then it will stop. I'm just going to make all of it in iron plates, because I need basically all of them anyway. No reason to leave a couple iron in my inventory. I'm gonna have one iron ingot left over. I'm just gonna make that into an iron rod. Now, get limestone. Actually, let me get a... I'm gonna want a lot of these foundations. So I'm gonna make a few of these miners. I'm gonna take these 100 ingots and make them only into miners for the concrete. Because I like building on concrete. Wait, do I have a miner? Oh, no. No, I can make up to reinforced plates now. That's tier 2 conveyor belts. Once I can unlock that recipe. How far is the concrete? It does go night and day. I don't remember the exact frequency. I guess I'll just go over there because that's by the copper. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that all day. Let's make 2. You can also push V. It'll bring up a flashlight. You should see here. Oh, not V, it's, what is it? C? No, B. It's B, that's what it is. Huh. Wait, is that what I think it is? So I'm looking for a certain type of ore. This is iron. Impure. Impure. It's all impure. That sucks. Oh, normal. Let's go. Also, welcome to stream. There we go. sometimes they can have a boulder on top of the node. Then you can't place any of the automatic miner. There's explosives that you can utilize to handle that. But until then, yeah. See, power. Okay, I should have enough for a minute or two. Three raw concrete for one concrete bag. No water needed. I mean, there are recipes that require water that make concrete a bit faster, but we are not there. We are at tier 0, which is the tutorial. Those later recipes is like, I don't know, like tier, like up in here somewhere. Alright, so concrete.
Hub Upgrade 4, Landing Platform and Utilities, completed. Conveyor belts connect the output of one building to the input of another and transport resources. Due to past incidents, I have been asked to issue a clarification. Portable miners, obviously, do not have a connection for conveyor belts. There is nothing to suggest, visually or functionally, that they can be connected to portable miners. If this is something you struggle with, do not worry. Fixit has alternative uses for all their pioneers. Next objective, complete Hub Upgrade 5.
Now we're a bit short on copper in order for the upgrade. We only can make 36 cable instead of the full 50. And then concrete, we have the concrete, so I just need to grab one of the stacks of 100 copper. I need a temporary structure I'm gonna make. That way it can hold some machines. That's why it's expandable. Yeah, I'm gonna need a ton of copper. I'm not copper, concrete. Though I guess I could be a little inefficient in the beginning. You don't want to be too inefficient, otherwise everything starts looking like a big bowl of excuse me, big bowl of spaghetti. It doesn't really matter if I grab it now or later. Might as well grab it now. That way I could just start crafting all at once. There's another ore I'm looking for. It'll be useful later. But not really for the tutorial. Grab 100 copper. You can't really slide uphill that well. I mean, I guess that makes sense, but you know, it's no fun. That red moon. There's a planet, because that's the moon. Or that's a small planet. Yeah, that's a big planet with some rings. It's supposed to be like Saturn, but not. This is a game. I hope this is the last year that I can get started on biofuel. Up, I am 3 iron short. Yeah, I guess I'll just do the full stack. Excuse me. Also, welcome to the stream. What else? You've been needing a lot of cable that carries all of the electrical. Sorry, all of the electricity from your power generators to the machines to use the powers, like your miners, your smelters, processing, all that type of stuff. I don't believe we're gonna need any other basic wire. We're only just gonna need the cables for now. So I guess I'll just go ahead and craft all that. Because we are getting pretty close to where the power situation is to be started. Or at least where I'm going to start it. Yeah, I'll leave it there. Now 50 cable.
Hub Upgrade 5, Power Expansion, completed. The miner, unlike portable miners, can be connected to conveyor belts and requires power to function. Caution: as you expand, the energy demand of your production may exceed the capacity of your power grid. The onboarding program was established because Fix-It pioneers often experience memory issues after planetfall. If you are experiencing nosebleeds, nausea, existentialism, or an itchy scalp, there is no need for concern. This should pass within 5 to 7 workdays. Next objective: complete Hub Upgrade 6.
This will be copper. I'm gonna need all 200 of the concrete in order to make the concrete bags needed for the upgrade. Because this is tower 1. Got 1,000 of those plants, plus 37 wood. We're gonna have a lot of biofuel to be working with. Plus we already have some basic storage containers, miners. We can now craft power generating stuff. So yeah, we are moving right along. Okay, grab. Now this is gonna take a while because I'm probably gonna need to actually grab the concrete while I'm here. Did I ever? I did not. I am smart. I goofed. And can I craft, did I didn't bring stuff. That orb will become, it's one of the more mid-game, end-game items. Alright, let's get mining. It's not even visually mining yet, and it's already mining in the HUD. It's 40 per minute, so it'll take about 2 minutes. No. 2.5 minutes per to get full. I'm gonna need 200. That'll make 66 bags. Okay, while I'm waiting, let's explore a little. Is that sulfur I see? If it is, I'm gonna be happy. It is sulfur. That's one of the early game resources I was hoping to find.
Unknown chemical element collected. This non-metallic and multivalent element seems to be present only in a solid state, and exhibits a most pungent smell. It is fortunate Fix-It helmets are of such high quality. Store this potential resource for later use.
Alrighty. I think I saw a slime, not a slime, a slug up here. Not that I can actually craft their resources of yet. But I might as well collect them while I see them. Geyser, those are helpful later. So many things. All so fresh, you know? Oop, I tripped. First bit of damage of the pack, or of the series. Let me know in the comments or in the stream chat what you currently think of this pack or this game. Oh, these fine creatures, they do nothing. They just walk around and they have a lot of HP. They do no damage. They do not retaliate if you poke them, or stab them, or shoot them. They are just there. And they do have a habit of walking in your builds. They do like to do that. This gas over here is called sulfur gas. It will kill you. It will kill you in a matter of about 10 seconds. That is literally the void. You can fall through the map. Don't ask me how that piece of earth is flying. I do not know. Don't ask me how that water is infinite. I also don't know. Game logic. Okay, let's travel back over to the goods. And if you let the wildlife roam around long enough, they do just wander in packs. It's pretty cool to look at. I do believe this is single player only. You can't wander around in third player, but I'm not entirely sure. Might be cool for some builds. For third player. For third person, I mean. Ooh, that's the big one. Those are a lot more dangerous than the smaller ones. Speaking, I can't use my map yet. The map makes it a lot easier to see what you have where, because it shows you places you've been. Then there's lookout towers that you can place. They'll let you view a larger spot near you in the map. So you can see things you can't normally see just wandering around. As you can with any good mini-map. But that sulfur was still massive find. I don't quite need it yet. Definitely need to finish the tutorial first. It'll be useful when we get into coal and coal power. There'd be a certain recipe that I'd be hoping to find. That'll make the power a whole lot more easy to gen. Alright, now. Right, I have that. You know what? Let's get automation going. Literally game automation. It's going to take forever normally in order to actually do the automation. I'm going to smelt the iron. Because I believe that, I don't know if it's faster than doing it by hand, but if I feed it 100, I could start working on 100. And then it's double the speed. Clear out the inventory. Don't really have too much inventory space to be playing with. That'll increase as you continue. The more things you unlock, the more space you have. And yeah. Alright, 69 bags of concrete, nice. Oh. Oh. I mean, use up all my copper. Low. I'll tell you one thing. These are some sturdy clothes. I don't ever wear. And some boots. I need a pair like that. Oh, I got 2 generators now. That's good. Power. Power. Right there. Copper. Not copper, the other. Gotta do the leaves. Actually, that is a lot faster than when I do it. Now we're crafting a little over double the speed, I imagine. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. What is the damage? It's 27 leaves so far. Hmm. Cool.
Hub up. Hydraulics completed. Freighter landing initialized. Congratulations, you have completed onboarding and achieved the absolute minimum skill level required of a Fix-It pioneer. Fix-It looks forward to your future achievements, because a future with Fix-It is a future with you. Tier 1 and 2 milestones are now available in the hub, and biomass burners can now be built individually. Your first official objective is to initiate project assembly by building the space elevator. This objective will take a significant amount of resources, so Fix-It recommends getting to work.
Now, I guess I will just use this. Okay, plug that in, plug that in, plug that in. Okay, now we can use up to 40. Okay, let's make coppers. Actually get some power and machines, stuff rolling. Okay, first, I want a base. Ooh, that is expensive. Hmm. Halfway there. Almost to the point where it's more so not having to manually craft it. Give me that, give me that. Need only 100 more of the resource behind me. Cool. Cool. Almost got enough fire. Okay, now get processing the iron. Need 100 iron rods and 100 iron sheets. Made like, what, 500 of each already? Yeah, it's an even 100. This will be a little over 100. Actually, let me pick up the miners. I'll be needing them anyway. The concrete stacks to 500. What is this building? Base building, this is walls. I also need one to merge. No, I'll leave that there. Now that it's at tier 0, or not tier 0, tier 1, we're out of the tutorial, officially. Got this thing. Yeah. Now when we feed it stuff, got a nice big old button. You hit the button. See the engine
Milestone
start.
reached. Several new structures are now available for improving factory organization. Foundations provide a building grid, which makes it easier to manage placement of any
goes.
structure. In the event that you are experiencing amnesia for all events prior to planetfall, be reassured that memories of beloved humans and/or animals would have only been distractions from your important mission.
Okay, logistics. That is next. Okay. Do I have iron? I do not. Let me collect all the resources and then craft it up. Then get crafting. Alrighty. All the way back. Yeah, look, it's already back. Start with the copper wire. Let's do miners. Alright. That's enough copper. I'm not copper. Juice. Iron plates. 30. That's 3 miners. Okay, you need wire. Also need some pole, the iron rods to make power poles, get the power over there. Is this just 2? No, it's 4. Okay, what was needed for miner? Plates. Need at least 11 more. Gotta love all the odd numbers. Okay. Miner. Then miner. Point all the miners in one direction. The green is where the ore exits. Okay, let's get back to crafting. Actually, no, I was gonna connect it up. Okay, let's power. One pole per. Okay. Doesn't it be the most organized? Just enough to get mining. Okay. And how much power is this all going to consume? 24 max consume. Right now it's currently using 15, and our system can hold 40. At least until the 2 biofuel generators run out of juice. I'm just only got pipes. I can't merge yet. That's what I'm working on now. Can I do 2 smelters? No, I need more iron rods. And I left all my iron over here. Go figure. Also, welcome to the stream. That should be enough iron rods for the moment. What was that? Oh. The, that dog, if you will. Alright, that's done. I'll just do temporary. 1. And I'm gonna need plate. Okay, this makes 30. And that does 60. That each of these can craft 30, so I need 4 smelters. Now, oh, wire. I already have copper. Um, Yeah. He came to show off himself in front of the camera. Cool. Now, iron. Alrighty. Cool. Hmm. Hmm. Was it 2? Cool. There. 45, and that makes 60, so that's fine. Good. Cool. Hmm. Finally.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to save space and enhance the productivity of your factory. Fixit encourages you to consider investing in verticality when it comes to factory logistics. If you feel stressed by this complexity, imagine yourself on the shore of a vast and calm ocean. Breathe in. Visualize all the people relying on you. The sea is made of billions of faces, each staring at you with hope and tears in their eyes. Breathe out. Feel refreshed and focused on your duties.
Alrighty. Hmm. Alright, that's about the right amount of wire. Just when you don't know what to upgrade, you just do everything. And the 500 screws. Okay, screws. Okay, that is done. Now, Cool.
Milestone reached. Solid biofuel, created from any biomass, ensures maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, the chainsaw allows for the removal of tougher wood and coral foliage. Additionally, your pocket dimension has been inflated to increase inventory size. Inspirational note: will you be the Fix-It Employee of the Month? You could be, if you construct, automate, explore and exploit by eliminating all obstacles to efficiency. This isn't just fun, it's contractually mandated, fun, fun, fun.
Hmm. Oh, you could also just have the conveyor belts just straight go through the ground and stuff. I think it's normal. Okay, that. See, biofuel. Ooh, before that burns anymore. Oh. I need more plates. That's 25. I need copper. Let's see. That should be enough. Yep, I missed my jump. Alright, now. Biogenerator. Why am I so short? There we go. Now, solid biofuel. Alright. One, two, three. Alright. Now that can cook at 70. Oh. Okay, that's the cooking. Alright. Okay. Pipe. Pipe. Alright, so we got automated iron. And then we have automated... automated concrete. Automated this. And then I need copper. Do I have everything? Concrete, I have. I'm gonna have that. And smelter. Let's make just 100. Then I have this AFK for as long as possible, just on the concrete though. And then we're gonna make a building. And then with the building, I'm gonna start laying out our factory. Start planning it up. I think how fast we can get this going. It just really sucks uphill. Oh. Go. And I don't have that. And a couple pieces of copper. You also run faster when you're moving on the conveyors. Perfect. Now it's getting the copper. Make cable. Hmm. Okay, now how much does this do? Alright. Oh, alright, basically already have enough. Now 300 screws and 300 copper wire, which is 150 copper ingots. I'm just gonna make all of them into, yeah. Cool. Cool. I still need more copper though. There. I'll just make the rest of these iron rods. Okay, that's good. Copper. Still need more. Hmm. Cool. Yep, 16 short. Cool. Alright. And submit.
Milestone reached. Supply the molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, with local resources to research and develop new technologies. Potential technologies include exploration tools, weapons, and factory buildings. These are essential for maximizing your Pioneer efficiency in alignment with Fixit's core pillars: construct, automate, explore, and exploit. To advance Fixit's mission, all notable phenomena, resources, technology, or other influence should be investigated regardless of any perceived danger, as stated in the Pioneer contract.
Mm. Hmm. And boom. Hmm. Cool. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to make this in time for the when it returns. Just got 40 seconds. Okay, that's 200. I do not have enough iron plates. Um. Halfway with the iron plates. Cool. Cool. And I just make all of them into plates. Hmm. Hmm. And a wire. Yeah, this will be the last upgrade I make today. Hmm. Hmm. No, I do have enough. Just barely. Otherwise, I'd go to the container behind me. Do I? Okay. Okay, and launch. What be next?
Milestone reached. The assembler can produce more complex parts, including the first project part, smart
Let's
plating,
turn
which is
off
crucial for
that.
initiating project assembly. Project parts must be delivered to the space elevator. By completing your contracted duties as part of project assembly, you will definitely be helping achieve Fix-It Company goals without any other ulterior motive. Note: humans cannot craft project parts. Do not worry about your inadequate crafting skill when
I wonder if I
compared
can
to an
make this real quick.
assembler. Fix-It
Not real
cherishes your
quick, but
innate
in
human
a little bit.
abilities, such as walking, striking objects, and commodifying natural resources.
Yeah, 300. I guess I will leave it to iron because I'm gonna need a ton of it. Just make it all into iron rods. Let's start making some screws, make some of these plates. Oh, wait. I need iron plates to make the reinforced iron plates. That makes sense. I thought it was screws and iron rods for a minute. There. How many plates can I do? I have 100. That's 300. So that's like 1100 iron ingots just for this upgrade. Yeesh. I can't imagine just going up to this point, just mining by hand or stuff. Hmm. 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 How many screws was that? 12 times 24, so 288. Cool. And I'm literally too short. There we go. Now, plates. Now, there, forgot I had these smelters. There, now we got some iron plates. Hmm. There. And 50. Cool. Hmm. Still need more. Alright. Alright. And boom.
Milestone reached. Fix-It would
I don't
like
really
to
need
remind you of
that.
your
Yeah, I
contractual
could
obligation
save. I
towards
don't need that
efficiency.
either.
Recreational use of belts and lifts does not count towards work hours and will put you
Next
on the
is
list.
starting the space
Stay
off. The
efficient.
space
Don't
elevator to
disappoint,
get coal
Fix-It.
power. Let me save. And I'm gonna end here for today. Next episode, I'm gonna do that space elevator. I'm progressing to tier 3 and 4. These first tiers kind of go fast. That's perfectly okay. Because it's going to slow down. Especially with a whole lot more to do. Anyway, don't forget 2,500 subscribers. I'm doing a laptop giveaway. Like and subscribe for a shot to win. Thanks for watching and have a good day. Bye bye.